everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and today we're playing with Inloveart, but we're doing Christmas, and I know you guys love Christmas, so this is going to be for you guys that have been wanting to do, for me to do more Christmas. And Christmas is right around the corner, so soon enough that's going to be on our mind, so might as well start making something. So I pulled out of this beautiful little binder that I just adore for storing all my dies. I pulled out this little guy, which I thought was going to be just adorable. So all the links to the products that I'm using are in the description box below, so just go and check it out if you're interested, and there's a discount code for you guys to try the products. So I'm gonna first of all remove some of this paper. I pulled out some paper as background, and then I've got these here that I thought would be awesome design papers. I forgot to pull out my guillotine, and well, my tape gun is right there, so it's mostly the guillotine that was missing, as well as my sentiments. So let's pull out the Christmas sentiments. So I have this. These are parts of sets that can be found in my Etsy store, and they come in green, in goldish, as well as in gray, in black, and in green. And they come in French and in English, so you've got both if you're interested, and you can print them out in whichever way you want. Like, you don't have to you can print, like I said, as many as you want, and they come in big sheets. So got the gray, got the red, have the gold, and the green. So they're all ready to go in different fonts. Now I want to do, and I haven't had the chance yet, but I also want to make some new sentiments as well for Christmas. So that will be coming soon to my store, but for now those are the ones I have. There's not a lot of sets that have French online, so I'm happy to have this one with some French. I would love to know if there would be more French speaking people that would be interested in purchasing other ones that have French. Right now I have two sets. I have the Christmas, and I have the one that has the birthday and the hellos, bonjour, and that sort of thing. But then most of my other sets are fully just English, just because the market is more there, and you know, it takes me time to create these. So obviously I want to reach out as many people as possible. But if I knew that there would be people interested, then I'd be willing to you know, invest my time in doing them. Obviously, you know, I try to see where the best use of my time is, because time is limited, especially these days. Soon though, it will be better. I'm making progress with the studio. My husband has been helping a lot, which is really sweet of him, because he wasn't supposed to be helping at all. That was my project, and that had been decided like from the start. But he's been seeing how much time and energy I'm putting into this, and wanting to help. I think he wants to get his wife back. Because once everything is done, then I can move my stuff, and then I can start just, you know, living my normal life, which is crafting and my regular accounting work, but my business. However, it won't be such crazy over the top non-stop work that it is right now. The other thing too is I'm trying to I'm going to be going to see my grandmother in Quebec City next week, so I'm going to try to make a video for next Monday, because here it's Thanksgiving next Monday. I know that in the States it's later, but here it's the beginning of October. So that will be our Thanksgiving, and I will be going to see my grandmother. Therefore, it's going to be a little bit harder for me, but I'm going to try to make sure that you guys have a video. Hopefully it's going to happen, but it might not. So just in case you don't get one, I wanted you guys to understand why. So I'm going to first, I love this one because it has a full little guy, so you don't need to, like, it's easier to do and to glue together. So I'm gonna do it so that he's got a red coat, just because I think it's gonna be fun. And so here's and I love that it's a stitched version. It's so cute. He looks adorable. Okay, so there's that. Then there's the little feet. I would suspect that these are the feet. So I could have done two. I was expecting to do two. I should double it up so this way I get more done. This here is from a card that I made, and I use the inside, but there was this leftover piece, and of course, knowing me, you know that I had to keep it, so I could use that, I guess, to make this. And I cut it a bit big. Okay, so let's make another one, just so that we have two. As I'm expecting, I didn't put the timer. I figured we would make two cards and call it done. I already have, like I said, my day inside of me. It's yeah, it's long painting and everything, and my arms are killing me, but it's okay. We're making progress, and that's what's important. Okay, so for the beard, I'm thinking, what do I have? A typical white. Does this fit? No. Because this is a part that I'm not using. It's not quite big enough. Or is it? It might actually be big enough. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, it worked. Actually, I could have used the brown as well, but okay, so we've got, however, the stitching is not as clear because of the fact that it's on the double, but it's okay. And then I'm gonna do, this one has a little mustache that you can add, so let's run the mustache through. doubling up as well. Keeps shifting on me. And this is a great use of my little leftovers that otherwise are not getting used. Okay, so if the brown had been the full piece, I could have used the brown as the beard as well, but it's not, so we're gonna use the white. And then so I've got that done, I've got this done. Now I need to have the little socks. So I think the little boots, so I think those would be the boots. And I have them, I have one piece of black here that's already doubled. So let's do that. So little feet. Okay, I think this is like the little body. I think it's to put like on top as the little body. So I'm gonna run the red and that again, and I think it's to kind of put it on top of the black of the shoes. I'm sorry if I've got paint still left on my fingers. I took a shower and everything, but after painting the full day, there's just like paint just sticks. It's kind of impossible to remove everything. Okay, so here we go. We've got one of these for that one, and then I'm gonna do the same for this one, this little guy. Okay, and so that piece is done. Then I need some little hands. So the little hands would be like this little part. I think these are the little arms. So technically these would go there, and I would have two little hands of that. And I could go with this color, I guess. And if I do that, then maybe I can run the nose at the same time. This little nose. Let's try that out. So, whoops. So there's, where did my other little hand go? Oh, there it is. So I've got two little hands and a nose. Nose. And then I've got two little sleeves to go with that. Okay, so that worked. Now I just pulled that back out because I realized that I could use this piece and do the same thing. Whoops, have a little nose. Shoot. Okay, there we go. Okay, so my little hand, this little hand didn't go well. The little sleeves went okay. The little nose I think is okay, but there's one hand that was not happy with this. So let's run this again for that hand, which is this one. Got the hand done. Whoops. Perfect. And then there's, so we did the feet, we did that. Then comes the fun part of the Christmas tree, as well as the little ornament. I think I should start to assemble. And then I can do those parts, because I've got a feeling that I might mess up some of it. Okay, so let's start off with the little feet. How does this thing go? I think it's supposed to go like that. Probably like that. And this will go on top, like so. The little hand should go, I would think, on top of that, or beside it. Maybe beside it. Got a feeling that I need to put my sleeves first. Okay, and put that little hand on top. And then put the little, this little sleeve. I guess you could dress them up in different ways if you wanted. I'm using red on red just because this way whatever shows up underneath is the same color as the top. Like for example here, there's a little piece that's showing. And then I'm going to put the little hand. Okay, and then there's going to be the big beard. Okay, so far it's so good. We just have the little mustache, the little nose to add. So I'm gonna put that one aside, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one. And then we can do the top tree, and then have fun assembling a card with them. Little sleeve. One little hand. It's fun to see these little guys come together. Hadn't worked with intricate dies in forever, so it's fun to be playing with them again. You know, like multi-part dies. And I just love Inloveart dies. Like, they're very affordable. They've got super fast shipping. Everybody that I know that has ordered from them loved it. So it's a really nice company to deal with. So I'm always happy when they reach out to me and to do a collaboration. And then I'm going to put a beard. Yes, I love them. Okay, so we've got all those parts done. To do the next step, which are going to be the green parts. So I've got multiple greens. This one would actually be good enough to do like as a background, so I'm not gonna cut that one out. I'm gonna see if I have some smaller pieces. I actually have this green here, which is shiny. But I don't know. Okay, so what are my pieces? I've got this top one, which is small. I actually might have enough here to deal with. So I have this here, which is like bigger. So I could use that one for that one. Then I could layer. Let's see how I would like this. So if I was to do this, I could layer this and that. So I believe this might be, yeah, this is too thin. Or I could go with a lighter, some lighter greens. Or these three greens. Maybe those 3 greens. And I could do the base with that one. And then this one could do for the top maybe. And this one I could do for the middle. Can I run all 3 at the same time? That would be fantastic. Oops. Lock my machine. Let's do this. Okay, so we were able to do all 3. Yay! So that's fantastic. So there's my tree. Very top. And this piece. Now I need some yellow for the, I need some bright yellow for the star. Oh, and I have to put that aside, put the star through. It's yellow that has a bit of orange, but I think it's going to be perfect. Okay, and then we'll only need to do the little Christmas ornament, which we'll do after. I'm sorry, I need to blow my nose. Pull out a BB wipe. Okay. All good. Hopefully my nose is okay. Yeah. Okay, so we've got all of this done. Let's put the hat on my little guy. So his hat is gonna go like this. Put this one on top. Like that. Then put the top portion. Could have put the background as being black so that it would not be as visible if you don't line up stuff properly, but I think it turned out fine. And then put the star on top of him. And I'm gonna want to put some stickles on top of that. So I'm gonna wait until I'm finished. Now I want to put his little nose, and there's a little mustache. So So his little nose is gonna go like on top of the little mustache. He's totally adorable, I have to say. Here we go so far. How cute is he? He's just the sweetest ever. Okay, so then I'm gonna put my little hat here. And you don't have to put ornaments, I guess, on top. It's up to you. I guess you could put stickles only if you wanted. You know, like do a few drops of stickles. That would be an option. I'm also thinking bling would work well. So we'll run the machine for one of them, but for the other I think I'm going to put bling instead and see how I like that. Just because little pieces like that are very fiddly, like even more so than the rest here, so I'm not sure that I want to go that route right now at this point of the day. Okay, and do this mustache. There we go. And then finally the last little piece. Oh, he's so cute. He's so adorable. Oh my god. I can't get over how adorable this thing is. Okay, so I have this here, which is bling. And I've used this in the past to make cogs. And I'm thinking that it'd be fun to use them as the little Christmas ornament in here. I can probably run it twice. Do two. And I'm not going to run it double just because it's sticker paper, the glitter paper. So, okay, so one of them came out right away. And then I have two miniature ones, which, as I said, this is very fiddly. So I'm gonna do another run through, and we'll see if two sets are sufficient or do I need more bling. I could also add extra bling, like extra regular bling if I wanted. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because this is gonna be too much work otherwise. So, but the point is, you've got the dies if you wanted to that you could use to make that. I personally don't think I would use them, just because it's really, those are really small little pieces, and so I kind of want to split it up a bit. Don't want it to look like his eyes. So let's go for it like this, and then let's add the extra bling. Whoops. And whoops, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna close off my glue because I won't need it, and I'm gonna see with the bling, what type of bling do I have that would work. Actually, what I should do instead is assemble my card and then see what it looks like and then what type of bling I need. That would be the smarter choice. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's pull out two cards. And I'm seeing the red at the corner of my eye, and I'm wondering if I could maybe use that as some of the background. Okay, so let's see. Can I could go with okay, so that might be a solution for this one. So let's go with this one first and see. I'm thinking I want that. And I'm really using my scraps, which is amazing. I love when that happens and I'm not making new scraps. I might be making a bit new scraps with the designer paper, but maybe not, depending on how I play with that one. Okay, so here we go. And then let's see, kind of like something rustic. That could be pretty. think I'm gonna go with this one. So if I do that, I could do gonna keep the bigger part because that's gonna be behind here. I can put my little guy and Merry Christmas. I love how easy these are because you can just cut them out and you don't have to pull out inks. There's all kinds of different formats, and this is the perfect size for it. So how cool is that? I use pieces that I have already, which is awesome. Here we go. And then I can cut this off and just my Merry Christmas. It looks crooked, probably because it is, but that's okay. Just shows a bit more because of the fact that it's on checkered background. If I had done it on any other type of background, it wouldn't show as crooked, but it's okay. Everything I do is a little bit crooked, and that's the, you know, the fun part of, I'm gonna have him standing on top of that instead. It's not gonna make it as obvious that it's crooked versus putting it at the top. So that's what I'm gonna do. Plus, this way he's not floating. And I think that's a better solution as well. Okay, so put him on top of this. And then I just need to add, I'm going to put the stickles on the star. Just for that added an extra little something. And let's find some bling for the Christmas tree. So we can put some light bling. And let's find some smaller pieces as well, so that it looks good, because right now it's a bit, you know, there's parts that are not that don't, we have parts, oh my god, this thing, there's parts that you know, I want something that's smaller. Here we go. Okay, let's put another one there. And here's the first one, all blinged out. I just think these things are adorable. Adorable. Okay, so then for this one, I'm gonna do what I had discussed. I'm going to use this one, this paper, and so that's going to be my base. And then I'm gonna add this here. On top. Okay. And then I'm gonna add this little guy. So I'm gonna cut this over here. So I might basically I've used up most of the sheet. There's just a tiny little bit left. So really not bad. And then I could do the same thing with my sentiment and actually use up this portion. And let's see. Okay. Whoops. Cut off the ends. And voila. All done. Will it fit in? Not quite. But it's actually cute. The fact that it's a little bit of an overhang. So I'm gonna actually go with it. So as I kind of center it. Whoops. Perfect. And then I'm going to put my little gnome. Whoops. Here we go. And then I'm going to put my little stickles. Perfect. And I'm going to add a few more little decorations to him. Just because I feel like he's needing more little decorations in the little tree. And I've got them, so might as well use these little things before they don't stick anymore. So that's what happens when you have them for too long. They stop sticking. Like this one is not sticking. And voila, we've got the second card done. So those are the two cards that I've made. I really hope that you've enjoyed seeing me make these. I think they turned out totally adorable. I can't wait to hear what you think about them. Go and check out Inloveart. You will see in the description box below the link to the store. And if you're interested in my little Christmas sentiments, go and check out my Etsy store. So love you guys. Oh, and if you haven't checked out, there's I released 2 Halloween sets last week for you guys. So go and check those out as well if you're into Halloween. And that's it. Love you guys. Bye.